38 years of age, just turned Skelton, so late on for him. Moli, 3 years younger. He's got a bit of height, Moli, a lot of weight on him, just under 20 stone, and about the same reach. Big heavyweights in there. Moli being around a lot longer, more experience, for better names. But the knockout ratio there with Skelton. He stopped 14 of 15. That's why they watch him.
British Boxing Board of Control representative steward in charge is Mr. Robert Smith. Timekeeper at the bell, Peter McCann from Northwood. The 3 scoring judges at ringside for this evening are all from England, namely Carl Rogers, Rich Thompson and Mickey Van. Finally, when the action commences, the star referee in charge of his 98th World Title Contest, Mr. Dave Paris from Edmonton in North London. And so, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the first challenger this evening, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the solid black shorts trimmed with yellow. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 19 stones and 13 pounds. His excellent record this evening reads 37 contests, 32 wins, 19 of those wins coming by way of knockout, only 3 defeats and 2 no contests. He comes to the ring as the former heavyweight champion of Argentina and South America, presenting from Cordoba in Argentina, Fabio Moli. And opposing him, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the gold-colored shorts trimmed with black and red. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 18 stones and 1 pound. He has a perfect, undefeated record, 15 contests, 15 wins, 14 of those wins coming by way of knockout, coming to the ring as the current heavyweight champion of Great Britain and the Commonwealth, presenting from Bedford, Skelton. Referee, Mr. Paris, final instructions, 12 rounds.
I spoke to you both in the dressing room, boys. Shake hands. Shake hands. Good luck to you both. Okay.
After 15 wins in a very, very late start to professional boxing, Matt Skelton dips his rather large toes into more international opposition in the shape of Argentinian giant Fabio Moli. Tough, decent record on paper, and Skelton looks to obliterate him from the opening bell. There's over 38 stone in there, 33 knockouts between them. An entertaining collision?
Well, I think, you know, when you've got 2 big men like these two, it's going to be a bit scrappy. They're going to pull each other around a little bit.
Right hand got through, though. Had a big effect on Moli, who was tumbled down, and Dave Paris takes up the count. He's down in the first round. He looks at his corner as if to say, why? But he was iced in the opening session by Vladimir Klitschko. Is Skelton going to repeat that?
Well, I know he's going to try. He's going to tell me, you know, he's really going out to take over the fight right from the bell. I think that's the idea. He's less experienced, so he's really got to start quick.
As the middle of the ring has Moli backed up, explored inside the opening minute. What can the Argentinian offer? He has got 32 wins in his 37 fights. But did that loss to Klitschko take something out of his career? It seems to here.
It's all a bit messy. He's trying to get some room so he can work Moli, you know, just further in his work.
Bulldozing his way in, Matt Skelton, using his sheer size to bully the bigger man here in the first round.
noble on, but the crowd like it. They like the enthusiasm that he brings into the ring. You know, he's in such a rush to get things over. He's spoiling his own work. He needs to give himself room.
Moli floored. Was a punch, but more of a push down. But Skelton looking to get the uppercut home. And Moli blowing already.
Well, the good thing for Skelton is he's always very, very fit and well conditioned.
Just waiting his time now. Skelton not rushing in as he has done since the first bell. It's a jab from Moli. Mauls in again, Skelton.
Well, it looked a little bit more of a push to me. He was just barging him over. He didn't manage to get a punch on him when he was just going down through the ropes. But that's the point where he lost his balance, and I think maybe shouldn't have been called a knockdown.
It was counted by Dave Harris. What have we got in store? Second round. Big right from Skelton, the British and Commonwealth champion. Hoping to add the WBU belt to his collection. Really hitting the body of Fabio Moli. Has he come in shape, Moli? Just under 20 stone?
Well, he's carrying a bit of condition, but these big fellas, you know, they can afford to have a little bit of excess around the midriff.
He's only ever lost 3 times, Moli, despite the demolition by the younger Klitschko brother. He's never seemed to look fragile going through his record.
Aiming for the head, and Moli leaning back and getting out of the way. I think the body shot would be a better target at this early stage for Skelton.
Knows that he's not always pretty to watch. Boxing skills, well, he's just had to make do with 2.5 years of experience and no amateur form, Matt Skelton.
That's very hard to do. You know, he hasn't really had the basic training from a youngster, but he's made up in time with a sheer will.
Loves to fight, loves to have a brawl. This one warming up. He had a good one with Big Bob Mirovic last year, didn't he?
That's right, yeah, a lot of punches thrown, and Mirovic just couldn't take it.
Will Moli be able to? Only 19 of his 32 wins have come inside the distance. Does he hit hard enough to keep Skelton at bay? Bit low there from Moli with the right hand, but we've heard about the rough and tumble tactics, the training with bulls, the no contest he's had.
Yeah, he's a pretty tough customer himself. That was good from Skelton. He's starting to get a bit more variety, loosen up and get the punches off.
Really working that uppercut, Matt Skelton. Moli tries to throw his own work, but Skelton winning that one, more accurate. Here's the third round. Black trunks of the visitor from Cordoba, Argentina, 35-year-old Fabio Eduardo Moli. Fight number 38. Just lands one on Matt Skelton's chin. That chin held up from onslaughts from Keith Long and Michael Sprott at domestic level.
Well, Skelton desperately throwing punches, missing with quite a few. Moli managing to move the head from side to side and just make these crude attacks miss.
They've told him, Team Skelton, to stop trying to box and just go out there and have a fight. Is that right?
Well, it's his style as well, you know, he really just forces it. This hit, you know, it doesn't matter who you are, this sort of pressure is hard to handle. You've got a big, strong guy leaning on you, clubbing you a shot, it wears you down.
Quite often, he does go the distance, Moli. The experience, can he tie Skelton up, weather the storm, and cling in there?
I think he's a little bit frustrated himself that it's, you know, he's not getting the clean work going, too messy.
We've had a messy maul before with Matt Skelton at State Paris. Says to Fabio Moli, watch the head. Remember the Michael Sprock fight in Reading? Good finish, but
he needs to clean it up. Messy at times, and they're both getting wrong a little bit for using their head off Dave Paris. So I think that they're both getting frustrated, and that's bound to happen when there's too much wrestling.
Looking for his own uppercut Moli a couple of times. Skelton just wading in there like a barroom brawl. Fans are loving it. Body shot, head as well.
Oh, he's taking the shots. Going after the break there.
On bended legs, Fabio Moli complaining about the head. Looks dazed.
Well, I think he was just feigning a little bit. He got hit after the break. And I think he was playing on that.
He's asking him if he's okay, Dave Paris. He looks at his corner. Distress signals coming out. Leaning all over him, Skelton.
Moli looking at his corner, looking disturbed. I think, you know, he's never been in anything like this sort of pressure.
Breathe
well, and heads banging together, and there's the headbutt from Moli. And then this later in the round, the bell just going, and then he's rubbing his own head in there, and then that touch up the break, and at that point you see he just did a little bit of play acting. With Dave Paris having none of it.
One of his fights of no contest as Moli allegedly kicked his opponent. What's going to unravel here? They both go at each other. Is it a battle of sheer strength and will and desire? Not really the noble art.
No, it's not, but if he wins and it's effective, I'm sure Skelton will be happy with that.
Work rate from Matt Skelton.
The attack's very, very physical.
Trained so hard, has a natural fitness, Skelton, and a natural physical strength, mental toughness too. It's very hard to make a dent in. Look at him smiling there before he lands that uppercut, which did have an effect.
Yep, two very good uppercuts there from Skelton. He's had some success with that punch.
Uppercut was the undoing of Keith Long late on in their British and Commonwealth encounter. He got to Sprott in the 12th round too. Is it sort of wear you down tactics?
Oh, that's what it does. This is very, very physical, very, very hard to work like this. It's not pretty.
Hands drop of Moli, tries a jab. Looks at his corner. How fit is Moli?
How fit's the referee as well? He's having to work on, isn't he?
Busy night so far with Dave Paris as Skelton echoes around the Wembley Conference Centre. Breaking him up a bit in this round, is he?
Yeah, he's starting to get through more and more. The uppercut's working now, starting to switch to the body, trying to give himself the room to work.
Moli tries to hold on, mess Skelton about. We get another deep breath from the Argentinian, who's pounded with more body shots.
Moli looking to land his own right uppercut.
Again, Dave Paris splits the two large heavyweights up. That was good from Skelton, left to the body, left to the head.
He's starting to give himself a little bit more room as he tires.
Opening 4 rounds, a bit of mauling, a bit of bad temper, foul play. Sort of knocked down the Skelton in the first. But it's the feeling, Glenn, that the Bedford heavyweight is on top.
Yes, he's certainly getting the better of it, and he's landing with the cleaner shots. And there's not many of those, but just as they're both starting to tire, Skelton's getting more room, and the better shots are now starting to land.
Fairly speedy combination from Skelton standards, followed by a clubbing couple of shots on the move in.
And one of the things about Matt Skelton, Adam, is he's very aware of his limitations. He's very aware of what he's got to do, you know, of how he's got to stop rushing himself too much. He knows that.
He is 38 too, so they've got to rush him through. They've got to get a move on. Talking about Danny Williams next up, should he prevail here. And that would be mouth-watering.
Yep, that would be a fight we'd want to see, and it'd be a good fight for Skelton to get a win.
Won't go away just yet, Fabio Moli. Showed signs of tiredness.
But other than the Klitschko stoppage early, you know, his record, he shows that he has got a bit of durability.
Yep, he has held the Argentine and South American titles. He did go the distance with Marcelo Dominguez, the former WBC cruiserweight champion. Right hand from Skelton, but Moli rules back as well, making a fight of it.
Well, this is what the crowd like to see, this sort of fight.
Again, he's pushed back over that rope. Dave Paris said, stop that. Moli, once again, looks on the verge of exhaustion.
Yeah, he was certainly in no hurry to resume the action there, Moli.
And the crowd cheer for him again, Matt Skelton. They seem to love it.
Yeah, they enjoy what he brings, you know. It's not the long jab and the clean, silky skills. It's rough and it's tough, and that's what he brings.
Well, let's see how long at the York Hall last time out. Says that he feels he can stop Moli, no doubt about it. You agree?
Yeah, I think he can. I think he can just wear him down.
Look at those big rights round the side of the head from Matt Skelton. Again, Dave Paris saying, watch the heads. Such a hard fight to referee. but Moli is bundled down with shots. Again, Dave Paris takes up the count as he did in the opening round. How much more of this physical manhandling does Moli want? He beckons Matt Skelton in. Here we go.
Well, it really is turning into a brawl, isn't it?
Right hand, that hurt Moli. Down he goes again. The towel might come in. Moli wants to carry on. Trainer wanted to throw the towel in. Moli said no. Come on, let's have some more.
Well, he called Skelton in, and Skelton came in and put him on the floor with a couple of hard shots.
And Skelton absolutely breaking the spirit of Moli. The resolve, but still he clings on. Hopes for one big punch. Some bravery from the Argentinian, who's cut on the forehead too. That was probably a clash of heads.
Yeah, I think it was, but they're still going at it.
Down for the third time in the round, and he doesn't look as though he can get through any more of this. He wants to. Does he? Shakes his head. Shaking his head at the trainer. Dave Paris has had enough. He's going to stop the fight. It's over in the 6th round. Fabio Moli is sort of retired. Matt Skelton wins the WBU title.
Shot that did the damage. These little short right and left hands to the side of the head. These are solid, hard shots. The heads were banging together, and it was all very tough going, but he got through. The strength, the power told in the end.
He seems to find a way to victory, whatever that way is.
Well, brute force is just purely just goes forward, doesn't give anybody a moment. He's very strong, very fit, and eventually he gets through.
Can he do that to Danny Williams, or even beyond that?
Well, you know, Danny Williams, we've seen when he's in a fight like he was with Tyson, you know, he can match that, he can relish that as well. So I think that would be a great matchup in a pick and sort of fight.
Fabio Moli and Dave Paris and the corner all saw enough. Skelton wins TKO round 6. The story goes on.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 14 seconds of round number 6, referee Dave Paris has called a halt to the contest. In his opinion, Fabio Moli was in no condition to continue. Your winner from Bedford, and he is the new WBU's heavyweight champion of the world,